Okay, this is my last one, and I feel like it's rage bait.
Oh, God. All right. Whew, let me get ready.
Okay, but kind of hilarious. All right. Am I the asshole for telling our friends that my husband wet the bed?
Oh, my God.
My husband and I live across the country from where he grew up. In fact, he hasn't been back to visit his family in years. He enlisted in the military right out of high school and decided to live permanently in one of the states where he'd been stationed. But his mother is ill, so he wanted to go visit this year, as well as see some old friends, as he hasn't caught up in a while. I thought it was a great idea because I also have friends who live in that area, and we have some mutual friends as well. We decided we'd visit his family, stay overnight, and then meet up with some of our mutual friends the next day. We stayed the night at his family's, and I woke up to find not only did we oversleep, but he'd wet the bed overnight. I've been with him for a few years now, and that's never happened before.
Is he okay?
I don't know. Yeah, she doesn't really go into like them having a conversation about that, but I'm curious because his mother is sick. He's back at home for the first time. I feel like there might have been some psychological, mental things going on. Yeah. But anyway, he was a bit worried because it was his parents' guest room, nice sheets and whatnot. So he put some stain remover on them and then put them in the washing machine. It took some extra time out of our plans. Plus, I misplaced my car keys. It was a whole thing. So by the time we got to the meetup spot with our friends, we were really late. One of my friends joked that it's the first time we've seen them in years and we're late. My husband said jokingly, well, she lost her car keys. So I said, stop, but you wet the bed.
Are you jerk? Why would you do that? You jerk. Don't, why?
Why would you say
Why would you do that? Let him have this.
I would never say that.
Let him have it. I lost my car keys. You're right. I lost them.
You're right.
That's
I
on
lost
me,
my car keys. We slept in also. You can maybe say that.
Make up a lie. Lie.
This fool pissed the bed.
You'd have to put a gun to my head to get that in.
I would never say that about my partner.
Why would you ever?
Oh, man. I didn't mean it maliciously at all, and the whole table laughed. But my husband was embarrassed. He played it off while we were there, but on the drive home, he said he could not believe I told them that. I said I didn't want to take all the blame for being late.
Are you kidding?
And that it wasn't a big deal anyway. Anyone could have an accident. My husband said I could have just made anything up. But tell him, why would you tell him that? He still doesn't want to talk to me. This wouldn't have been a big deal at all if it had happened vice versa. Am I the asshole here?
Yes. She is.
Because he walked into that one.
He did walk into that one because why would you put it all on me knowing that you also were part of this being late thing? But also I would literally never say that about my partner.
Never, ever say that.
Ever.
You could have thought of anything else. We could have had a discussion being like, okay, we could have both made something up. It's not a big deal. But when we're talking about the gravity of each scenario, wetting the bed versus losing the car keys, you better take the blame for losing the car keys because that's not even a big deal.
I misplaced my car keys. We're in a hotel or an Airbnb or something. I just misplaced them.
Okay. And she said, I don't want to take all the blame. You know when we read earlier about eating the last slice of pizza?
Yes.
This is her.
Yes,
this
exactly.
Because who cares?
She's about self-preservation only. Yes. So you were in front of my friends and you blamed our lateness on me. And she immediately, well, you wet the bed.
It's not that big of a deal.
It really is not.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I can't, but I don't know how I go past that because let's say I do wet the bed one night. I'm going through some stuff. And then you told our whole friend group?
Our whole friend group?
No, you have to leave.
And if you were like my friend group or whatever, it'd be an ongoing joke for years.
Forever.
You will not live this down. So why would you ever do that?
Exactly. Like I'd be getting rubber sheets for Christmas presents and stuff from my friend group. So that would never end.
That's evil.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they're my friend group. Because we are evil to each other.
Oh my God.
Like literally, why would you do that?
That's just like... That's the hill you decided to die on?
Yes. Like you get one really bad thing that you do to your partner in all relationship and that's the one you chose.
And that's the one you chose.
Okay. Yeah.
Inconsiderate.
Yep.